Well, welcome to Nature's Glory Cabin Off-Road. I'm doing something today I never thought I'd be doing. Yeah, we're doing a video on our '05 Chevy Trailblazer. Now, it does have low mileage, 80-something thousand miles. And it's our little workhorse. It's got that straight 6, 24-valve V6, straight 6, 275 horsepower, 275 foot-pounds of torque. But the reason I'm doing this is just our unassuming vehicle. We put all-terrain tires on it, new shocks and struts. The reason we're doing this is you'll notice the dash is out of it. Now, a lot of people had trouble with these, and I never thought I'd be doing something like this. It's just a simple repair, but it turns out there's a reason for it. This little guy also has a 5,000-pound tow capacity, and quite often we tow this trailer with it. It's a dual axle trailer. Now, that weighs a couple thousand pounds. We can't load it to full, but we can use it to do about anything we need to do around the house. And on top of that, I'll pull this when I need to. It weighs about 1,680 pounds dry. Jeep can pull up to 2,000 pounds, but I built the Jeep up, they can pull a little more. And the reason it can do that, this little guy has 7-way trailer braking on it. So we can pull with it. Well, the cluster just had all kinds of problems. So we sent it off to a place called GM Gauge Repair, and they were very reasonable. Same week turnaround, sent it out on Monday, it came back on Friday. So let's look at what we got here. Here's the box, kind of got beat up in handling. UPS did a little bit, see a little dent there. So let's see how it turned out. And there she is. Looks better than new. And again, it's got a warranty on it. $175. I didn't have any upgrades done. Or upgrades you can have done, I didn't have any. I just wanted it fixed. So now let's get it installed and see how it works. Alright, I'm going to try to keep me out of this as much. The cluster goes here. There's the plug for the cluster. There's 4 bolts here. There's several bolts on the outside and one way down here where the cigarette lighter area is. And a couple behind this. And plugs for left side and right side, 4-wheel drive, lights, etc. So let's get to it. Is in, the dash is mounted back together. Let's see if I can show you the screws. There's one of them at the upper left. There's another one in the upper right. Lower left. Important part down here in the lower left. And in the lower left, you see a pin there and the screw. And then I guess the lower right, and then the lower right, lower left. We have the same thing. I think I might have said those backwards a couple of times. Lower left and lower right. This is the lower left. And you can see the pin and the screw, 7mm screws. Lower left and lower right. This is the lower left. this is the lower right. So there it is, installed. Next thing we gotta do is put the dash back together. As you can see here, I've lowered the steering wheel to get clearance for the dash. It has about 8 screws. Some of them are 7mm and some of them are Phillips head. And the other thing I need to do is get the shifter out of the way. Now we'll go here and hooking up the 4-wheel drive and the rear wiper connections. They only go one way. Alright, the clips are in. Now we get the screws in. 2 7mm go in the bottom down here. First we have a couple of those flat blade screws here. And there it is, it's all back together, all the screws, all the bolts, no extra pieces. Now let's see if everything works. So let's start her up. RPM works, I can't tell on the speedometer just yet. Both turn signals work. Wow, the oil gauge, that was another one that went nuts. The fuel gauge appears to be accurate. The voltmeter is working. And the temperature gauge is working. We need to test the speedometer, but that's looking good. There'll be a link in the description to these guys. They are a GM gauge repair out of Sparta, Michigan. $175 for its rebuild service. Same week service. I sent it off with UPS on a Monday, and I got it back on, gosh, Friday, maybe even Saturday at the latest. And here we are Monday morning installing it. And look at that. Everything's working like it should. The speedometer would work sometimes, wouldn't work others. It'd show wrong speed or just not work at all. I mean, you just stop at a stoplight or something and it'd just go all wonky. As you can see, we only have a touch over 84,000 miles on this vehicle, so this is a low mileage. And this engine in here is even newer than that. This engine maybe only has 30 or 40,000 miles on it. So everything is working. I'm thrilled. $175 door to door. Now they do have other options that you can purchase to raise it. You can change the faces, you can change the needles, you can put LED bulbs and all that wonderful stuff in it. But this is all I wanted. I just want it back the way it should be. Yes, I did test all my switches, all the lights work, the rear wiper works, the 4-wheel drive works. Everything that I unplugged seems to still be working. So hope everybody enjoyed this. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. Like, share, subscribe, you know, things like this I think somebody might can use. These guys also rebuilt a whole lot of other clusters. I'll put their website again. I'll link it in a couple of places. Thanks for watching.